Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What you are about to witness is the absolute pinnacle of gaming YouTube. Nowhere on the planet will you find a better gaming YouTuber, I swear. And now, with your host, Jibba73, the DoubleEShow! Dude, can I have $5 now?
What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the DoubleEShow. It's Moving Monday with American Truck Simulator. As you can see, I got a little paint job for my truck. Put a little gold, yellow gold in it to match the logo of the DoubleEShow. Hope you like it. I spent way too much money on it. Alright, so let's just review here. We got a job taking milk from Des Moines, Iowa to Great Bend, Kansas. Haven't been to Great Bend before, so this will be fun. Pays us a little over 19 grand if we get it there without incident. So, yeah. So, let's get in the truck here and go for a drive. We'll take the signal off. We'll take the park brake off. We'll put it in gear. And we'll get out of here. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Just got back from vacation. So, I did. Let's see. We want to go F2. There we go. I want my right side mirror. If I had track IR, which I would like to someday get, it would add a whole lot of realism to this. Just saying. Track IR, if you're not aware, is a motion head tracking device that allows you to look around in-game. And it adds another layer of immersion. Then, you know, and it can be used for multiple games, but in driving games like this, it allows you to look left and right with just the movement of your head. There's a couple versions of it. You can get a hat clip that clips onto the bill of your hat. You put the reader part on top of your monitor, and it tracks the motion of your head via the clip on your hat. And then I believe there's another kind too that's even more in depth, I guess. Is even more precise. Stop! There we go. So there's one that's even more precise, which all I'd really be looking for is the one that clips onto your hat. I like wearing hats, and I could certainly wear a hat to play this game. I have a trucker hat that would actually work just fine. Alright, clear this corner just fine. Yep. Let's get up on the highway. And we'll head towards Kansas. Oh, you're not going to let me in, are you? Thank you. I thought for sure he was just going to kill me. Shove me right in the guardrail. So, yeah, I got back from vacation. The wife and I went up to the White Mountain region in New Hampshire for the week. Although I did pop back down for a pool tournament that I had midweek. Couple hour drive back to go to the pool tournament, and then a couple hour drive back up to rejoin to rejoin the vacation already in progress. So yeah, but yeah, no, we had a lot of fun. We took a train ride, went to the beach, did a little work around the in-laws' house to get their house in better shape. They needed a screen door put up, which we did, and yeah, you know, just kick back and relax most of the time. Spent time with the dog and the wife, and decompressed. While I came home to do the pool tournament during the day, while I was waiting to go to the tournament, I did some recording last week, just to finish up some of the stuff that I needed to do. Just to finish up some of the stuff I needed to do for the week's videos. Yep, I'm trying to set my cruise control. Oh, I made it one too fast there. So, yeah. Anywho, let's get into the week ahead. Coming up at 2 o'clock today, the episode 5 Miscellaneous Monday Shadowrun returns. It'll be a voting episode, so if you don't know what that is, on Miscellaneous Mondays I do a short run series of different games that are in my Steam library. I do a short run series of games that are in my Steam library, where I play 5 to 10 episodes, and then at the 5th episode I do a vote, at which time I ask the viewers to take a look at my Steam list and either pick the next game or vote to continue with the current Miscellaneous Monday series through 10 episodes. And I do that every 5th episode. So that vote will be up at the end of the video. So if you're so inclined, watch the video, and then at the end take a look at the Steam list, and vote for either to continue the series or a new game. That'd be greatly appreciated. I like doing it. Shadowrun Returns is actually a pretty fun little game. Never played this style game before, really. I mean, I've done text-based games where, you know, you got a lot of reading to do, and you know, make choices and such like that. And this is basically an animated, turn-based, text-based game. It's really cool. Really cool. I'm really impressed with it. I'm glad I picked it up when it was available. I might actually shop around and pick up some more from the series, because it's great fun. Great fun. But I'm liking it, but all the reviews I read said it was a relatively short game, and I mentioned that in the video today at 2. And yeah, so if it's a relatively short game, it might behoove us to just go up to 10 episodes and see if we can't play it out all the way through. But anywho, we'll see what happens. So that's what's coming up today at 2. Transport Tuesday. Transport Fever is back in full swing. I am playing with unlimited funds, because that was my biggest holdup before, was I can't manage money. I'm horrible at it. As you can see, I spend useless money on a paint job. But that being said, I'm playing with unlimited funds, and it's allowing me to experiment more. And then once I get the swing of the game, really, you know, understand how all the mechanics work and what I need to do to make successful lines, I think I'll go back in another series, or in a newer series, you know, after this one's done, and try it with the limitations on. You know, playing with a regular budget and everything like that. I think that'll be great fun. But really, I want to figure it all out and make sure that I'm doing the best possible train lines, the best possible truck lines, distribution, making sure that I'm utilizing the right equipment, making profitable lines and stuff. And if I can figure all that out, then you know, going back to playing with the budget limitation will be so much easier. and then I can try different scenarios and different mods and things like that. So yeah, so Transport Tuesday coming up tomorrow at 1 p.m. Right on. So Banished, Red Ketchup Editor's Choice mod. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So we've been playing Mega Mod for Banished and Colonial Charter mod for so long now, and I've gotten so used to using those and how to quickly get production up and running and whatnot, that playing a different mod that has different base game changes and different professions and different building chains and stuff is really, really fun. It's challenging, and I'm very much enjoying it. I really am. I like the challenge of something new, and you know, and Red Ketchup did some really good aesthetic changes to the base houses and whatnots, stockpiles. The crop fields are different. They look more realistic. He's done a really good job with the art style of it, and the game is challenging. So really, really fun. So that's coming up Wednesday at 1 o'clock. If you're not a Banished fan because you don't like the vanilla game and how monotonous it can be, watch the mods being played, because they add such a higher level of difficulty and immersion, and as well as new aesthetics that make the game look even better. Shining Rock Software did a fantastic job with the base game. Having the mods just extends the playability exponentially. Like my words, my big words. Anywho, so yeah, so that's coming up on Wednesday, Banished Red Ketchup's mod. We go through a little bit of a tool crisis, and I try to work that out. Let's see, Thursday, Depraved. Loving the game. I'm so glad that I discovered it well back in its infancy, when it was just being announced, and I put it on my games to watch. Excuse me. I put it on my games to watch list. Oof. That was kind of hairy. I went into that a bit quick. Woo! Gotta pay attention there. Watch that GPS or sat nav, whatever you want to call it. We call it a GPS in the States, but I've seen that in the UK they call it a sat nav navigation system, which they're both correct. A global positioning system unit shows you where you are in the world, and that's basically what a satellite navigation system does. Shows you where you are on a roadway. So I think they're the same. Anywho, Depraved. Back to Depraved. I get sidetracked real easy. Yeah, so Wild West city builder with survival aspects. Really, really, really enjoying it. It's been great fun. The opportunity to expand your town borders or to build a adjacent town is getting explored in this week's episode. So definitely check it out. I think you'll like the game, especially if you are a fan of city builders like, say, Anno, any of the Anno series. If you like Banished games such as that, you'll really enjoy watching Depraved. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying it. I got in the alpha. We're in Kansas. Woohoo! Dust in the wind. Don't sing, Jibba. Don't sing. So yeah, I got in the alpha, and I got to play through the bug fixing and stuff like that. And now it's considered in open beta. It's early access, open beta. They're not finished. They're constantly updating. In this week's episode, I don't cover anything new because the update that they did were just minor bug fixes and whatnot. But I did just read today, the day I'm recording this video, that they've added new professions management to really... they've added new professions management to really fine-tune your ability to run your towns, and change the way the professions work. Now when you got people come to town, they don't come to town, like if you build a new building, say you build the Undertaker, the next guy that comes to town is not your Undertaker. The next guy that comes to town is a laborer. You actually have to pick the profession for your citizens. So you go to a laborer and you go, I want you to be Undertaker. You click the drop down menu, you select Undertaker, and that's what he goes to work as, which is cool, which is really cool. It allows you more control. I like finite control in games of that style. So yeah, Thursday's episode's great fun. Felon Friday. Prison Architect. One of my mainstay games. I will play it like crazy. It's weird because it wasn't of an art style that I enjoyed. I didn't think it was aesthetically my taste when I first looked at it. But I went ahead and picked it up while it was in alpha and watched some videos on it. Went, I don't know if I'm going to like, and that I'm in love with the game. It's so much fun to build and create prisons. And this prison I'm working on, I'm actually going to, once it's finished being built, I'm actually going to run it for management for a little while too, so we can see if we can, because I went with unlimited funds, I want to see if I can get it to where I've become profitable and I pay off all the debt that I've incurred building the prison. I think that'll be a whole lot of fun. So this week's episode, if I recall correctly, inmates come in, and yeah, we're finally opening up the prison. I've done everything that I can think of for the minimum security side of the prison, and we've opened it up to inmates. So we're going to give it a good run through, and then from here it's just onward and upward. We're going to, if everything runs smoothly with the inmates we're getting in, we'll start working on medium security. Obviously, if there's any issues, we'll fix those before moving on to the next security level of prisoners. But yeah, we'll if everything is smooth and running fine, we're going to move on to medium security. Then we'll move on to maximum security, or we might go medium to death row to then maximum, because maximum security prisoners are going to be the hardest ones to manage, and I want to make sure that I have a good amount of money coming in prior to going to maximum security. That way I have money to throw at the problem. It's always nice when you have cash. Taking a sip of my coffee. But yeah, ooh, I love that vista. Beautiful sky. Love it. Whoop, not that one, this one. Look at that sky. Coming up on a sunset. It's 8:30 at night on a Wednesday. We're not far away from our destination. We're gonna make this trip all in one run. No rest stops. I took some sleep. I took a nap, in game before starting this trek. I topped off on my fuel, so there'd be no worries. We'd get there all in one run, and we shall. So yeah, Prison Architect, want to make sure that we're definitely profitable before we move on to maximum security. Very important to make sure that you can add security measures, work out the problems of your prisoners' needs, your staff needs, Need to make sure that I have enough staffing and staff recreation to keep them happy and healthy. I don't know, because your prisoners or your staff, they never go home. They work 24 hours a day. They just have break times, and you want to make sure that during their break time, they're taken care of. Look at that amber glow coming over the horizon. Very nice, very nice. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, you pull over. Dink. Wonder how much damage that caused my cargo. I know my truck's messed up. Can't believe he pulled out and slowed down that bad. That's what you get. Oh, wait a minute. My light shut off. Climbing a hill. I'm really upset at that. Now, as long as nobody stopped dead in the road, this should be real easy. I still can't believe that happened. I mean, he pulls out to pass the other truck and then slows down. We're in a 75. I was only doing 70. Oh, so annoying, the AI sometimes. I mean, seriously annoying. So much more damage than I wanted to have inflicted. That's going to cost a fortune to fix. And of course, it would technically be my fault. I rear-ended him. Jerk. I'm still livid. I'm not going to get over it. The next game I play, I'm still going to be mad about that truck driver. That was just idiocy. Oh, man. Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, I know it said stop, but it's so dark I really couldn't see what I was doing. $65? Alright. Yeah, we must be getting pretty close because when I started this trip, the map actually looked pretty straight to get there. Super concentration time. So let's see how far off it is. Oh, it's really not that far off at all. Right on. We're just down the road, man. 13 miles away? 12 miles away? Right on. Right on. We're bringing milk to wherever this is. I'm not sure where the drop-off is. I do like this this sat-nav, the mod, with everything at the bottom, and not having the large, annoying navigation on screen. We are in Great Bend. Eggs! That was close. Almost did not stop in time. Alright, I'm just going to pull ahead. Put our flashers on. Another delivery in the bucket. Gosh, I hope there was no damage to the cargo. Right on. Put the park brake on. We'll put her in neutral. We'll turn the engine off. We'll hop out. Looks pretty good. We will hit T. Down come the legs. And... whoo! No damage to the cargo. Sweet! So how'd we do? We get... oh, there we go. We're pretty close to number 11. So we made $19,364 and we got a little over $1,000 in experience. Yeah. I mean, what more could you ask for? We did a good job. We did a real good job. That's it. That's the trip today. Hope you check out the videos for the rest of the week. Remember, if you have any questions to ask me, throw them in the comments below. I will answer them. Any conversation discussions or conversation starters, throw them in the comments. I'll talk about anything. And with that, if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments below, because I do read them. And tell your family, tell your friends, and all that. Subscribe, and all that good hokum that I got to throw out there. I will catch you all next Monday for another episode of Moving Monday, American Truck Simulator. Peace.
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.